Hi, my name is Fahima. I'm the co-founder and CEO of WiseWorld. I'm here to show you how WiseWorld solves all your soft skills challenges. WiseWorld is built on two core components, Wise and World. Wise is responsible for soft skills, assessment, feedback, skill calculation, and personalized development roadmaps. World creates the context, because soft skills without context don't mean much. World builds the environment around your avatar, locations, characters, tension, scenarios, and real-life simulations. Before going deeper, let me show you the final result. Imagine you have a chat where you can ask, compare me and Sina. And now, based on the soft skills data that it has from us, it compares us in 6 main categories. And it talks about the strength of each of us, opportunities to grow, and action plan to improve ourselves. And this data is not coming from generic AI feedback. It's based on this power wheel, which is soft skills profile of each individual in our team. But let me talk more about this power wheel. The goal is to help each individual in your company to have one of these wheel charts, which is organized in 44 soft skills in 6 main categories such as teamwork, communication, cognitive abilities, and the rest of them. As people go through different scenarios and episodes, their power wheel gets updated and you can see how they are changing over time. This power wheel is organized, one for assessment and the other one for learning. And I can sort the skills based on their power. In my learning power wheel, my best skills are time management, decision making, and the rest of them. But in the assessment, I'm different. And also here, you can see the history of my skill development over a year. I'm good in active learning, in which period of time I have used these skills. Now I want to tell you how WiseWorld really works and how you really can have this data for each team members. In WiseWorld, when you create your workspace, in each workspace, you have 3 main functions: roadmaps, benchmark, and the chat that we talked about. For roadmap creation, you have 2 ways. First, you can create roadmap and invite team members to the roadmap, or you can ask them to create it based on their own goals and needs. Let's create a roadmap together. Let's go for a complete program to have both assessment and learning together. First, we need to create a benchmark. For benchmark, which is a reference power wheel, we have 3 ways to do that. To fill out these parts, to paste the job position or role that we are looking for, or manually select your target skills. I'm going to try the second option. I say a front-end developer in a health tech company. Based on this input, it generates a reference power wheel to tell me which skills I need to consider for this role in my company. This is the reference power wheel for this job position. These are AI insights, why this reference is generated. But if you are not happy, click on edit and change any of these skills. For example, you can decrease the amount of active listening and increase the written expression. The next step is to create a roadmap blueprint for this reference power wheel. The roadmap title is Crafting Dynamic Reference Profile, and this is the description. Alex is my avatar. The profession is front-end developer, American. These are the steps. 1 learning episode. Alex meets with the product manager and UX designer to collect the latest data points needed for the reference profile. The goal, identify all missing or outdated fields for the profile. These 2, product manager and UX designer, are other character in the episode. And for the learning episode, we have 2 target skills: building relationship and active listening. The next step is the assessment. For the assessment, Alex reviews the updated profile against the documented requirements and seek quick feedback. So this is Alex, and we have QA engineer. And because this is the assessment, we don't have any target skills. But let's say there are some points that you don't like in this blueprint. You can easily edit it with the help of AI. I can say in the first learning episode, I want to remove the UX designer character and add 1 Scrum Master to this episode. The UX designer is removed and Anna as a Scrum Master is added. So everything is editable and you can change it based on your need. Everything is generated. We continue. The roadmap is published and you can easily share this roadmap link to your team member. When you invite your team member, they receive the invitation link and the onboarding is very fast. They sign up, join the workspace, and their journey starts by going through the roadmap, and they review everything that you had created to understand what's going on. Start the roadmap. The first step is the learning link and a step into the episode. Inside the episode, they have their avatar, Sophia, and then the other characters, Anna, the Scrum Master, Jane, the Product Manager. The goal is to identify all missing or outdated fields for the profile and the targeted skills. If they don't know about them, they can click and review the skill. For example, building relationships. What does it mean? And some practical tips to how to use them. They have 2 main functions. We click on they start and they are going to start the communication. Hello, Anna and Jane. I would like to hear from you first. Now, based on my interaction, it evaluates my target skills in this episode, which are building relationship and active listening, to see if I have used them or not. I've got 4 scores for building relationship and 4 scores for active listening. But if I need help, I can click on hint button and receive more practical advice from Wise to help me to use these skills in a better way. Users can finish or reset the episode whenever they want. Here in your site, you have a dashboard that you can track and monitor the progress and engagement of the members with your roadmap. One of the members' performance is 27%, how many steps is done, and you can click on view all and see all the engagement in one place. And also, maybe at some point you notice that you need to improve or change something in your roadmap. You can easily click on edit button and change any point in your roadmap. And also, you can add some people here, how these people are matched with the reference power bid that you have created for this roadmap. For example, Sina, my colleague, is 56% match the top skills for him and the gap skills. And also you can click and see the map of his power wheel. On the reference power wheel, there is AI insight regarding the alignment, misalignment, and also insight for checkpoints. To wrap up, in your workspace, you can create different roadmaps for various needs such as hiring, team development, or team assessment. Create different benchmarks for different use cases such as leadership role, C-level roles, or sales position. Use AI chat to plan, gain insights, or generate dynamic team reports. Thank you so much for your time and attention.